It's time to change the way we process information. The way you process information is how you're gonna get a better outcome. If you've been processing information with an old mindset, with the same mindset that caused whatever problem or situation, you gotta process it with a different mindset. You gotta have your mindset to where it's gonna work regardless. The only desired outcome I'm looking for is it's going to work in a positive way. So let's change the way we think about information. Sometimes we don't know the thoughts that we have are not even ours. Somebody may have planted that in our head somewhere along the way. But anywho, excuse me, anywho, we are here. I'm trying to give us some better lighting. Yeah. Process the way you change the way you process information. I got it wrong, but anywho, if you make a mistake, see, I'm on live, stumbling with my words, but hey, it's no excuse. There's no excuse to say, hey, it's not gonna work. Nobody's gonna watch. The message not gonna touch nobody. You never know what you have to offer somebody else. But if you change the way you look at it, look for the desired outcome look for the outcome that you desire, that's more favorable and for your outcome to be better. Hey, that's the way you should be processing your information. Process the information and say, hey, it's gonna work. How great it's gonna be when it work out. The things I'm gonna do when it work out. The places I'm gonna go when it work out. The people I'm gonna meet. The people I'm gonna impact. Hey, you gotta process your information from a winning standpoint. You gotta always look at it as a winner. Hey, because the world is not gonna make you feel like you're winning. The world gonna make you feel like, hey, you're doing something wrong. You're in last place. But in all actuality, you in first place. If you're in control of your thoughts, if you're in control of your journey, if you're in control of your destination, hey, if you got the steering wheel to your life, nobody else is from the passenger driving your steering wheel, hey, you well on your way. If you in control of your life, the way you think, all of your thoughts are yours and your pure thoughts, nobody else planted them in your head. And if they're good, genuine, pure, positive thoughts, hey, you well on the way. If they're not so good and positive, hey, you need to try to reject those thoughts and process it with some positive. Replace those with positive. Propel yourself to the next step in your destination, because we all have to change some things to get to where we're going. If you want to go somewhere and get somewhere in a positive light, you got to change some things about yourself, the way you think, the way you process it, the people that you hang around. Sometimes you got to eliminate some things. You got to pick that mountain up and throw it in the sea. I mean, it's easy said than done, because most of the time the mountain that we're trying to pick up be people we love. It be people that we embrace, people that family, friends, people that have been around for years. Sometimes they have served their purpose and we have to move on, because in life we have learned letting go sometimes ain't all so bad. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it ain't so bad, because you have to embrace who you are. It's time to change how you process it. If you've been processing with old thought process, old thinking patterns, it's probably not working in this new day and age. New day and age, same problems are here, but you got to process them different. They're coming at you more greatly. They're coming at you stronger. So you got to keep your armor on and stay diligent to the course to say, hey, I'm going to prevail on this regardless. The only outcome I'm looking for is the desired outcome I desire, So don't search for no other outcome. Don't let no other outlet, no other person turn you away, because you control your own destiny. We all got the right to get out here and I almost tripped too. We all have the right to get out here and do whatever you want to do, but do it in a positive light. Who I got on here? My eyes a little bad. Hey, how y'all doing? Where y'all located? Uncle Fred here, Promote Hope Daily. Just letting you know it's time to Change the way you process it, the way you look at things. You can look at things because two people can be standing right side by side and see the same problem, but look at it different and process it different. You got to change the way you process things because the way you process things may be holding you back from what's already promised to you. You might be one step away, but the way you processing it ain't gonna let you take that step. So, are you ready to take this step? Are you willing to take this step? Yes, it's gonna be a challenge. Yes, it's a necessary challenge. But don't you turn away. Don't you backslide. You get out here and be a positive light. Be a positive vessel. Just like I do videos, I do lives. I'm not concerned if I have 1,000,000 viewers or 1,000,000 subscribers. If I touch one person, I'm doing a job. And it's okay because they always say, you reap what you sow. I'm sowing right now. I'm sowing a good seed out there that's going to put some positive in somebody's life and going to motivate them and inspire them and encourage them to be better to their self, to be better to their family, to be better to their community, just be all around better person. Because what you meditate and what you dwell on every day is what you're going to get. If you meditate and dwell on all negative, all self not going to work, self-doubt, hey, that's what you're going to get. That's what's going to show up. If you meditate on, I don't think it's going to work, it may not work, or you got people in your ear telling you it's not time, or I wouldn't do that if I was you, you may need to change who you're around and who you lending your ear to. Your ear is very important. And what you put into your ear, into your garden, is very important because anything you plant in a garden is going to grow something. Whatever you plant is going to grow. I mean, if you plant a whole lot of negative, you can't expect tomatoes to show up if you plant watermelons. But hey, what you store in your data bank, in your garden, is very important. And who you lend your ear to, because your ear is the soul, the gateway to your soul, because somebody is touching you when they're speaking to you, especially if you respect them. If you respect them, you take heed to what they're saying. So be careful who you lend your ear to, because just because you respect them don't mean it's right for you, for your situation. They might be telling you some right information, but it may not be right for your situation. Or it may be right. I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but just be careful who you lend your ear to. And always surround yourself with positive people, people that's going to enlighten you, people who are going to empower you, people who are going to uplift you, people who are going to bring your spirits up when your spirit's down. That's what this show is about. When you feel like giving up, the world is beating you up, you taking them rights and lefts, come on over here. We got you. We're going to put you through boot camp. You're going to be ready for them when they come. You can get one of them. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't going to physically beat nobody up, but you know what I'm saying. We'll put you through boot camp to where you put your armor on to where you come over here, you ain't going to worry about all the negative talks because it's going to fly off you like water on duck feathers. You know what I mean? You got to prepare mentally every day to get out here on your journey and to your destination, because it's all kind of stuff meant to slow you down, stop you, trip you, whatever they do. They'll jump on your back, they'll do all kind of stuff. But you gotta have the wisdom and keep your protection on you. And say, hey, I'm not gonna let nothing derail my momentum, what I got built up, what's going on. Even if I got traction, if I'm moving, I'm not gonna let you get in the way. I'm gonna move you out the way and keep on going. There's no way that I can let you stop me on my journey. So you should let nobody stop you on yours, because time to change how you process it. If you look at it in a negative, what do you think is gonna show up? A negative plus anything is what? A negative. It's not gonna be any different. It's not gonna be any different for you, me, or anybody else. If we consume ourselves with negative, most of the time, when we show up in any kind of stressful or a difficult situation, that negative gonna show up front and center. Say, here I go, I'll beat you. You can't do me that way. Hey, I tell you, there's a lot of stuff meant to derail your peace. And we all think we are peaceful beings until we put in a situation. I had to learn I wasn't as peaceful as I thought I was. Because every time I got in that vehicle, somebody was hijacking my joy when they pulled in front of me. I said, whoa, am I in control or are they in control? So I had to get the control back and realize I can't control how they drive. I can't control if they blow their horn. I can't control if they driving crazy. I can control my vehicle, but it's little things that sent to derail your peace. It's little conversations. It's stuff that we know that's gonna trigger us, that's sent to steal our peace and our joy. So if you know it's something triggering, and I have to I teach my sons this, and I'm not saying y'all children or anything, but we all can learn something every day on some kind of level. How you hold your peace is keep your mouth closed. As soon as you open your mouth, you lost your peace. Your peace gone. Because nobody knows what's going on in your head. I can't say, we can look at people's facial expression, but they still don't know what's going on in your head. So hold your peace. Sometimes your peace will keep you safe, will keep you out of a whole lot of bad situations. But that's neither here nor there. But the way you process things, it's time to change. Is anybody ready for a change? Get out here and make a change, a positive change in the world. It's time to make a positive change because the world needs some positive people out here. We're all in trying times. Times are getting a little pressure on everybody, but it's not time to give up. It's not time to throw in the towel. Don't you give up, you stay in it. It ain't time to give up. Most people will give up when it get difficult. The difficult time, we're supposed to embrace them because during the difficult times, the times of tribulation, it builds character. And your character be strong. Because when you have good character will take you places. Well, let me rephrase it. Good character will keep you in rooms that talent can bring you to the room, but good character will keep you there. And if you remember that, with good character, you can achieve anything. We all are blessed with different talents, and we all know how to do different things. We all got different skills. But good character will keep you in the room that your talent bless you to get into. Without good character, you can get there with your talents, but without character, you won't stay. You won't stay. You know, we all want to get to a certain place in life and say, hey, I made it to this peak. But there's no joy in elevating to a certain level. Let me repeat, there's no joy in elevating to a certain level if you can't maintain it. There's no joy in that. That's anxiety. I don't want anxiety. I want to stay to a place. If I'm elevated to a peak, I want to stay there. That's where I belong. That's why I work for. That's what I'm graced for. That's what I'm anointed to do. A lot of people try to get in rooms that's not meant for you. You don't hold the key. You can't unlock a door that your key don't fit. If your key don't fit it, it's not gonna open. You just can't, we try to unlock doors that not even destined for us. So stay on the course of whatever your destination is. Hit that like button while you're in here. But hey, it's time to change the way you process it. If you process it in all negative, the negative is gonna show up. If you process it in a positive light, hey, you're gonna have a great outcome. Now, I'm not saying it won't be difficult, but the outcome will definitely be positive. So don't process nothing in no negative. Always look for the positive in whatever you desire, even in your storm, in your worst times, in your times that you don't think nobody's gonna show up. Stay positive. You don't have to change your life for nobody. Because as long as you shine your light as bright as you can and as often as you can, you are guaranteed to have a good outcome. So always stay in a positive light. Don't let no negative influences, no negative outcome change who you are, because who you are is gonna show up. And if you don't develop good character, good communication skills, people are gonna gravitate to you. You're gonna have a light that's gonna just attract people in. I don't know why, but hey, it's time to change the way you process it. If you process it in a negative, hey, you're not gonna get anything positive behind it. So think of everything in a winning scenario for your outcome. Always look at it, hey, this is gonna be great when it worked out. This is gonna be the best thing since sliced bread when it work out. When this thing works out, hey man, the places I'm gonna go, the people I'm gonna meet, the people I'm gonna impact, it's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be joyous. So don't let no negative influences or no negative people come into your life and change the way you think it. Because only embrace positive. Reject all negative outcomes, reject all negative influences, and reject negative thoughts. We all have good and bad thoughts. No matter how positive you is in your life, in your journey, we all have negative and positive thoughts. So you just gotta reject the negative and embrace the positive. And watch how your outcome change. Watch how your outcome changes, because we have the ability to change somebody's life exponentially every day by just saying kind words, because somebody looks up to you, somebody's watching, somebody's paying attention. But your job is to stay diligent, stay the course, change the way you process it. We all say we want growth, we want elevation, don't want to grow mentally. You got to grow mentally to change the way you process it. Because if you don't grow mentally and if you don't process it in a positive light, hey, how do you expect a positive outcome if you're looking at it in a negative through a negative set of eyes? So you got to change the way you process it. Change the people that you allow to influence your personality, because people you talk to regularly influences who you are. So we may not want to admit it. We may not want to understand why it's happening or what's happening, but it's happening. Believe that. And increase your output by being positive. Don't let nobody derail your momentum, or don't let nobody fast track you to saying, I quit. Because people with a negative mindset or with a defeated spirit will come and try to derail your positivity and your momentum. Say, hey man, it ain't working, man. Let's come on over here. Let's not do it. Let's quit. Let's be mean to people. Let's start acting a fool. Let's turn up. Let's do whatever they do. Hey, it's your choice. Everything we do every day is a choice. So if you have a choice to reject or embrace, hey, if you reject all negative thoughts and embrace them with positive, imagine who you will become. Imagine the people who will want to be around you, who want to deal with you, or who want to do business with you, who want to work with you, whatever the case may be. But you got to move in a positive light. You got to move in a light that you see yourself, not the way somebody else sees. If you see yourself in a positive light, you see yourself in a leadership role, you see yourself, hey, move that way. Don't worry about what they say. You become who you want to become. It's up to you. You got to change your mindset. If your mindset say, hey, it's bigger than me, I can't do it, that's for somebody else, it probably is. Hit that like button while y'all in here. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Promote Hope Day, now Uncle Fred here. Just telling you, it's time to change the way you process it. I appreciate y'all stopping through. Just trying to give you a positive, inspirational, motivational message just to uplift you through your day, throughout your week. Hope everything's going well. Hey, what we do over here, we promote hope daily. We nice for no reason. You don't have to have no reason to be nice, be kind, empower somebody, encourage them, motivate them, let them know, hey, if the world beating you up, we got you over here. Come over here. We're gonna give you some kind words, some more armor to put on and get back out there. And by the time they keep coming at you, you stay positive. You got them right to left, right. See, they can't mess with you then. So don't let them turn you away. Don't let them make you feel like they beating you up. Don't let nobody jump on your back and have you all broke down, because a negative spirit or a negative mindset can come into your life and you upright, you doing good, you feeling good, whatever. And that negative influence come on, you feel drained, like somebody holding on your back. No, get them out your life. Reject those people, reject those thoughts, and empower yourself. Say, hey, I'm taking it back. Whatever belonged to me, whatever's meant for me, I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna change the way I look at it. I'm gonna change the way I interact with people. And I'm gonna hold my peace, even in difficult situations. I'm gonna pay attention, observe the situation, and move accordingly. I'm not gonna move high emotional, because sometimes moving high emotional, one or two words can ruin a whole relationship. So you got to hold your peace and think positive and process things. Time to change the way you process it. Process it in a positive. Hit that like button while y'all in here. I appreciate y'all coming through. But change the way you process it, because the way you process it is the way you're gonna approach it, or the way you're gonna just set it to the side. I ain't gonna deal with it. You know, process it in a positive light. Always put yourself in good light in front of wherever you at. Don't be afraid to be a good person wherever you at, whoever you in front of. Even if they tell you, hey man, it's not cool to do it. Hey, be yourself. Don't be afraid, because the world will tell you who you're not. Always tell yourself who you are. When you look yourself in the mirror, brushing your teeth after you didn't thank God for waking you up, tell yourself, I can do it. I'm worthy. I'm good enough. I'm more than a conqueror. I'm better than I used to be. Thank you. I'm going to move in a positive light today. You got to empower yourself with positive words. Don't always jump on the phone and let somebody hijack your day, because the first few minutes of your day, how you started off, will set the direction of whatever path your day is going to be. The first few minutes, if you jump up doing something that's going to distract you, imagine if you're going to have a whole lot of distractions today. So if you wake up being thankful and claiming your day, saying, hey, this day is mine, whatever, nothing's going to derail me, nothing's going to stop me, nothing's going to turn me away. Just imagine how your day would turn out. Hey, what's going on? Is that Tanner? Man, I got to read that. I can't see. You know I'm old. Man, let me get my glasses. Uncle Fred getting old, got glasses. Hey, man. I can't read it all, Tanner, but hey, I am getting myself together. You see, Uncle Fred, man, I got a birthday in August. Hey, I'm gonna make 50 look good for him, boy. How you doing, man? I hope everything's going good, man. It's just time to change the way you process things, man. Process things in a positive light. Did you hit that like button for me? Yeah, I know you did. Hey, process things in a positive light, man. Don't let nobody turn you away, man. Hey, man, you're a great man too, man. Hey, I'm proud of you, man. That's one thing about it, man. A lot of us don't understand the power of brotherhood. I mean, not saying sisterhood is not important. I see all kind of women movements, all kind of women conferences. I see a few men, but we don't see enough of them, because there's not enough older brothers telling younger brothers, hey, I'm proud of you, brother. You're doing good. Stay positive, stay strong, and believe in yourself. Keep doing what you do and stay in school, man. If you out here having fun, keep the joy. The joy that you got right now, don't let the world turn you into some monster, because most of these people who turned into monsters, they weren't monsters before they end up with money, before they end up on a high pressure situation or a high pressure relationship. They wasn't monsters at first. The world created the monsters, but most people so far in it, they don't know they're in it. But we're gonna pray for them, and if they come on this channel, we're gonna give them some help. We're gonna give them some tools to get back on the road, the right track, process time to change the way you process it. Yes, we all been hurt. Yes, we've been through some trauma, but do that make us a trauma victim? No, I'm not no victim to nothing. I refuse to be a victim. I'm not a victim of circumstance. I'm not a victim of trauma. I'm not a victim of no color. I'm not a victim of nothing. Yes, I have probably experienced stuff, but we all gonna experience it. Everybody's gonna go through something that's gonna be difficult that we ain't gonna like, but I ain't no victim. I refuse to be your victim. I refuse. I don't have no room for be no victim. Because being a victim, it starts up here. It don't start with nobody doing anything to you. If you know who you are, you'll never be a victim. Yes, I'm gonna have some troubled times. Yes, it's gonna be some circumstances I can't control. But I ain't gonna be your victim. Hey, I was out walking today. A friend of mine, he's a millionaire, multimillionaire. He's around my age. But I speak to him because nobody intimidates me. Because if you're my friend from childhood, you're my friend. But we exchanged numbers a while back and we talked yesterday. But I seen him again today. Today he stopped me and asked me, he said, hey, how many laps do you walk? I said, I walk about 2.5 miles, you know what I'm saying? He said, I walk 3. But we look at each other, the results don't show the same. But you know me, I always change the way you process it. If you can teach me how to get some of that money, I don't want any of yours. Teach me how to get me some money. I can teach you how to get in fitness. So we both got something we want. You got some knowledge that can help me, and I got some information that can help you. So, but people look at it as, oh, he's this, man, he's just a man. I can't read. Whatever you said, I appreciate it, but to be honest, I can't see nothing today. I don't know what's going on. Jesus. But even though I can't see, I can't read those little small font. You don't see me making no excuse. Oh, my eyes hurt, this and that. I'm just on here having fun and trying to uplift and motivate and encourage, inspire somebody. Any excuse to do in any situation, whatever excuse you want to pull on. Oh man, I'm too old. Oh man, ain't nobody gonna listen. Oh man, I'm black. Oh man, I'm poor. Oh man, I ain't got no money. Whatever excuse to do, it don't matter. Just make up one. You know what I tell people? And it's so hilarious. When I know I'm not gonna do nothing, something for somebody or do something, I say, hey, my dog's sick, he at home cooking bacon, I gotta go home. I never owned a dog in 49 years. So any excuse to do, that's what I tell people. My dog cooking bacon, man, I gotta go get him off the microwave, out the stove or whatever. I've never owned a dog, but if any excuse will do. If you wanna make an excuse not to do something, you ain't gotta have no real elaborate scheme or elaborate excuse. Any excuse will do. If you want to excuse the fact that you don't want to change or change ain't for you, any excuse will do. But it's time to change the way you process it. If you change the way you process it, the way you receive it or perceive it, you may receive it, but you perceive it different. If you perceive it in a way that not that difficult, you can handle it. I got this. Hey man, I get whatever it is, bring it. Whatever it is, bring it. I don't care what it is, bring it. Bring all the people that you think that was bigger than you, that was better than you. Put yourself in the same room. What would be your mindset? Because sometimes, if you really look at an arrogant person, they're really a fearful person. I'm not intimidated by nobody because they got influence or power. I'm inspired and enlightened because I want some of that. And I know once I get some of it, I'm not gonna use it for negative. I'm not gonna use it say, hey, look how big I am. Look, I look better than y'all, I'm in better shape. I'm not gonna use it for that. I'm gonna use it to inspire and empower and uplift others. To say, hey, you can get the same thing. I'm not here to brag, I'm not here to boast, but if you stay diligent, change the way you perceive it and believe that it's yours, it's gonna be okay. And I appreciate everybody who stopped through. But Promote Hope Daily, Uncle Fred was just trying to give you some positive tidbits to help you throughout your day, throughout your journey, to change the way you process it. Change the way you process it. You're bound to have a better outcome. Don't let no situation, no circumstance change the way you look at it. Hey, change the way you process it. You're bound to have a good outcome. Hey, hope this message was inspiring, encouraging, uplifting, motivating. I hope it finds you in a place of peace. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. I appreciate you stopping through. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Uncle Fred here, Promote Hope Daily. Peace.